What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing set 75342 Republic Fighter Tank. Unfortunately, this box does not show how many pieces there are, but the set does include 6 minifigures. You get a Mace Windu, 3 of the new 187th Clone Troopers, and 2 B-1 battle droids. On top, you can see the actual size of the Clone Commander, and if I flip it back, you can see some of the play features, such as being able to roll it and shoot the cannons, and then it just shows you being able to open the hatch, and just a little, scene between the characters. Unfortunately, it has push tabs, so you are going to have to damage the box to open it. Inside the box, you get 2 bags, and then the instruction manual, which is the standard LEGO instructions, with the sets at the back, the parts list at the back, and then a little picture at the final set, and then on the bottom, you have the little thing showing how, close you are to being done with the set. And then you also get a pretty large sheet of stickers for the size of a set. It's not that big of a set, but the sticker sheet is kind of massive. It's a little more than what I would have hoped for the set, but sometimes LEGO's just lazy and doesn't feel like doing printed pieces. Let's go ahead and build it. The final build looks pretty nice, and you have your 6 minifigures. To start off, you have 2 of the exact same clones. They are just purple clones with some nice torso printing and leg printing. Whoops, I dropped the blaster. Their blaster is, if I can pick it back up, is just the standard black blaster, so nothing special there. But you do get a exclusive printing on the Clone Trooper. It does have the white torso, hip or whatever, waist tip, which is kind of unfortunate. I wish that LEGO would print those, but unfortunately they don't. If you go ahead and flip it onto the back, you can see a little bit more back printing, and it looks pretty nice. Onto the next figure is the Commander Trooper. It is it's an Airborne Trooper, but apparently it's called a Commander Trooper because it's Lego. He has some printed waist cape right there on the sides, and some straps up here, and some nice torso printing and leg printing. If you go ahead and flip to the back, you can see his back printing, which is pretty basic, but it has some straps on it. And then he has an Airborne Trooper helmet with some purple printing on it to show that he's 187th. He has the standard Clone Trooper head, which LEGO's now doing, and it looks pretty nice. And then his blaster is just one of the long sniper blasters with a candle for the elongated piece. Then you get one of the best minifigures that in LEGO Star Wars, just in general, is Mace Windu. He has arm printing on both sides. You can see the side is the Republic logo with some clone armor, and then this side is another clone armor piece, but he's got printed arms, which is just fantastic. Then he's got a pretty nice torso printing and leg printing, and then he has got some back printing with the belt wraparound. And then he's got a single face print because it's Mace Windu. He doesn't have a hairpiece to cover up the second face print if he did have one, so you don't get a second face print. But then he also has some nice leg printing, and he comes with his frosted purple lightsaber blade, which looks really nice in purple. It is my first ever Mace Windu minifigure, which is kind of nice. Then you get a second 187th Trooper, which is the same as this one. They are just the same minifigure, but you get 2 of them, which is really nice for army building. So you get 2 of them. Then you also get 2 B-1 battle droids. These are the same B-1 battle droids that you've gotten in pretty much any clone set that has a B-1 battle droid. They have the shiny gunmetal gray blasters, which instead of black, which is kind of different and cool. But other than that, these are really basic and are just kind of the same thing that you get in many different sets. Onto the main build, though. To start off at the front, you've got some nice little stickering on the 2 sides to give it details, because some of these areas are a little difficult for LEGO to actually capture if they used actual pieces instead. And then you've got some curves off to the side and some I guess just greebling, I guess you could say, to show just parts of the tank. And then you've got some like triangular pieces up here, which are nice. It shows some more detail. You've got the Republic logo stickered on both sides, on the like sides of the engines, or the sides of the sides, I guess, are the engines, which have some of these like ingot pieces. If I go ahead and take one off, they are these ingot pieces in white, which I think are really nice. They add a bit of detail on the sides. And then if you flip it around to the back, you've got a little bit more of this like curvage. Then moving up onto the main like section, you've got this piece that folds down, which is like the container, not container, but like cockpit. It has stickers on all three sides of it, which look pretty nice, but it would have been nice if we got a printed piece. If you go ahead and fold it back like this and take your clone minifigure, go ahead and take the blaster out of their hand, you can set them inside and then lean them back like that and fold them up on the inside like that. There is a bit of a gap, but that's just kind of like what's going to happen when you have a set like this. Like, just the building technique that is used doesn't allow you to close it all the way in. But you are also able to fold down this back piece, which is like a little nice. You can kind of see in there. You can take a different clone minifigure, and if you so desperately want to, you can shove him inside. Just kind of throw him inside like that. So you are able to have a second minifigure in there. We'll go ahead and take him out, and he's got a little like walk, like ramp that goes into it, so you can have him like walking up the ramp or whatever inside of the tank. But you can go ahead and just kind of close it up like that. Then up at the top, which is a little difficult to open, you kind of have to get your fingernails like wrapped around these studs up here to be able to open it, is the top piece, which like the top section of the controller or whatever. But you can have a clone minifigure up here, and you can see a little control panel on inside. You've got some nice like curves up here and a printed piece right here. Then a little bit underneath that, you've got some clear pieces to show like the windows of the tank. But you can't close this when the minifigure is here. If you go ahead and sit the minifigure down inside, it still won't close. It'll be just barely open. I don't know if you can even get the minifigure in there. Yeah, like you won't be able to close it with a mini. If you go ahead and take the minifigure back out, you will be able to then close it back up. If you do have the ramp down in the back, it has this like kind of just open area up here, which doesn't look that great. So if I go ahead and open this like piece up, it's got a bit of a like weird like open area. You see like that. It's just kind of like a bit of a gap, which doesn't look that nice, but it's honestly fine if you have both of these closed, or like even if you have this open, it just doesn't look that bad. Then you've got two of these like antennae or whatever to like transmit signals. Then you've got on either side the same like cannon design, just mirrored with a stickered tile right here, a 2x3. And then you've got the spring-loaded shooters. So if I go ahead and push in, they will shoot, and I dropped that one, but it will shoot the spring-loaded shooters, which a really nice play feature for kids or whatever. I'll probably leave them out so that way I don't have to worry about losing them, which I probably already just lost the one that I shot and fell on the floor. Overall, it's a pretty nice set. It's a little expensive, I think, for like what you're getting, but it's really nice to finally get more clones than droids in a battle and like a clone set. But thanks for watching, guys. That's going to be my set review for today, and have a good day. Thanks for watching.